we don't expect Sombra to ever be sort of a vicious assassin. Even though she's in the offense category, we could equally see her almost being in the support category. We see her more as a disruptor, a backline disruptor, than a frontline flanker or assassin. So our goal is not to make Sombra kill people quicker. That's not what we're really interested in at this time.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and finally, we've been given, well, they've told us what Sombra is supposed to be. She is not designed to be this vicious backline assassin or a flanker. Now, I think the reason Jeff has said this is because all of the feedback around Sombra is she needs to do more damage. Sombra doesn't do enough damage. But what he's saying there quite clearly is no, Sombra is not really an offense hero, even though we put her in the offense category. She's more of a support hero. So why is she not in the support category? Also in that video, he did say things like he doesn't think, or the team doesn't think, we've worked out how to use Sombra correctly yet. If he's saying there that she's actually more of a support than offense, why don't they put her into the support category? And maybe you could take like Anna as the solo healer and Sombra could be the disruptive support, because that's another keyword he keeps using in that video. Disruption, disruption, disruption. That is what Sombra is about. So, in Blizzard's eyes, Sombra is a character which goes in, she disrupts the enemy's backline and allows your team to do stuff, right? Problem is, right, and this is the big problem, and this is why most people are probably not going to agree with what Jeff has said, is you need to do damage in this game. Like, why take somebody who doesn't do damage when you can take somebody who does damage? And obviously the very simple comparison is, why would you take Sombra when you could take a Tracer? A Tracer can get in pretty much as easy as a Sombra can get in and blow Zen away with one clip, and he's dead. Sombra, yeah, she can damage Zen. You'll see in this video clip, I mean, it's just quick play, so it's not like I'm playing in competitive or anything. It's not like she doesn't do any DPS. She does DPS, but you have to think with standard team compositions and proper team setups, it's very difficult for Sombra to get in there. Sombra, to me, right now in her current state, she excels when it's more of a brawl, where everybody's spread out and you can pick and choose your targets, you can go in, you can hack people, and then you can shut them down. Like, what we just did to Genji there was great, but that was Genji versus 3 of our team, and that seems to happen a hell of a lot when I've played Sombra. It's on her own, doesn't seem that effective, because I've got the mindset of, well, if I was playing Tracer, see, like there, I killed that Zen pretty quick, to be honest there. It wasn't terrible, but that Zen was wildly out of position. It's like, why was he there? He should not have been there. You can argue if this was a competitive game, he wouldn't have been there, he would have been with his team. He wouldn't have just been standing in the middle of nowhere. But, as we keep coming back to, it's why not just take a Tracer? A lot of the time, when I play Sombra, I get into a position, like you'll see in this video, I go stealth, whatever, I get round the back, it's a great position to do damage, but I have to teleport out because I can't do enough damage. So here I am, I'm doing damage, and I've got to escape because there's no way I could do anything. Now, the thing with Tracer in that example, Tracer can't, her escape is not as great, right? So Tracer might have got killed there. Sure, she could rewind and blink around and all of that stuff, but the fact remains she does more damage. So, also, there was a very small bit at the end of the clip where he says, at this time. What Jeff is saying there is, at this time, we want her to be a disruptive support character, not a straight-up offensive assassin murderer like Genji is or like Tracer is. That might change, and I wouldn't be surprised if it does change, because what I know they don't want to do is have the same types of heroes. This is going to be a problem with Overwatch going into the future. When you invent a new hero, it can't do the same job as another hero and do it better, because then why would you take the older hero? So this is going to be an endless issue that they've got to wrestle with. Also as well, they don't want heroes to be similar in design. So if Sombra did straight up the same amount of damage as Tracer, she is very similar to Tracer with a weapon. A short range weapon which blasts people down with massive damage super quick. That is what Tracer does. So you're kind of taking over her role. And this again is the problem. When you bring in a new hero, it has to do something totally different. So the next hero we see will probably be wildly more complicated than Sombra, and it's going to be difficult. Like, for example, if it's a tank, if it's Doomfist, it's going to be difficult to sort of imagine how you, or why you would use this highly complex character when you could still use a Reinhardt, for example. So, I mean, obviously, I'm wildly speculating there. We don't know what the new heroes are. But what we can say off Sombra right now is a lot of the time why people think she's not effective is because they use her like DPS. This is because she's in the offensive category, and she's got a weapon which feels like it does a lot of damage, but actually doesn't. She's got a lot of utility with a hack. Her EMP is fantastic. And you'll see a lot of strategies. If you look at pro gamers, they'll do a strategy on the first point of Watch Point Gibraltar, where they'll build up Sombra's ultimate really quick using the large health pack under the bridge. Sombra goes in EMPs, then you win the fight. But I don't think that's how they envisioned Sombra to be used, just there for this sort of EMP. Because the trade-off for that is you don't have another support, or you don't have another like real DPS which is doing damage. Because the best thing in Overwatch is to kill the enemy. People who kill the enemy are way more effective than people who just annoy the enemy. And that's kind of what Sombra is right now, a bit of an annoyance. Yes, she can be used, but is she as effective at other heroes? I don't know whether she is. So, for Jeff to come out and say she's not DPS, but we put her in the offensive category is baffling. Like, they need to change that if they want her to be support. She should be in the support category. And she kind of is support in a way, right? She's got a lot of disruptive abilities, so you can understand why they want that. And as I say, I don't think they want to just revert her back to being like a tracer or somebody who just does damage, because that's kind of boring in a way, and it's not what they've designed, I suppose. It's very interesting. Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. But finally, we have been told by the man himself that that Sombra is not really a DPS hero, and she never will be, and she won't really be getting any buffs to her weapons unless they decide to drastically change their approach to Sombra, but she is a disruptive support. Very interesting. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I've been Stylosa, this is Unit Lost, and you can follow me on Twitter, guys, which is @UnitLostGaming, and I'll catch you on the next one. Toodaloo. Or should I say, boop.